Hello traders, welcome. In this video, I'm going to talk specifically about how I deal with losses. And I think this is a very important topic, really, because this is actually the key how you can be successful, really in trading. And I think, when we talk about losses, drawdown, psychology, something like that, really, I don't think I can really talk about it in a 5 minute or 10 minutes video, because I think it will take it's just like a really big topic that it takes years to understand this, because we're talking about human psychology, and I'm not an expert in human psychology. But I think in this video I'm going to just share with you guys from my perspective how I see losses, how I deal with losses. So I really hope that this can give you a perspective how I trade and how I deal with the losses. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so first things first, if we talk about trading, forex trading, first, for me, I accept it. I understand that it's a probability game, right? So it's just either you make money or you lose money. So it's just only between those two, right? So of course you understand that too, right? Because it's either make money or lose money. So logically, if we are facing a probability, we must be a risk averse person. So logically, so any traders should be a risk averse trader. Basically you need to expect the worst. But that is what a trader should be. But that's the thing about about us, because we are humans. And then if we talk about being a human, meaning that we have a psychology, we have emotions, right? So it's just how we make decisions in trading, basically, because we're humans and we're not perfect. As human, we're not perfect. We have a lot of flaws, right? And in this case, it's flaws of intuition, how we actually make decisions when we trade. So actually there's a study done by these two men, Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky. So I think you really need to read about this, do research. It's about prospect theory and loss aversion. It's very important. And if you really want to be successful in trading, and you really know how we as a human, our brain make decisions, especially in trading, with associated with risk, you gotta read this. So it basically says it's about the ways we make decisions which are associated with risk. So please, I really suggest you to read and search about this. Okay, so let's just say, imagine that you face a choice. The first one, a 70% chance of losing $100 with a 30% chance of losing nothing. And the second one is a sure loss of 70. And we talked about earlier about risk of first person, how we actually expect the worst, right? So logically, a risk averse person should choose the second one. People should choose this one, a risk person one, logically. But majority of people and majority of traders will choose the first choice. And that is why actually it is the part of as a human, right? Like what I called earlier, flaws of intuition, how we as a human make choices. And in terms of trading, this is really no good. So most of traders and majority of people choosing number one, unfortunately. Even though we know that we should actually expect the worst, we are a risk averse person, yes, but when it comes to making decision, majority of people choose the first one. So what does it mean? It's actually translate, in a nutshell, most traders cannot accept losses. Let's just face it, we cannot accept the losses. We always hope the trade, let's say, if you have a trade, running trade, hoping the trade will reverse and become a profit. So ask yourself how many times, for example, when you have a trade, running trade, and then it's a losing trade, it's almost hit your stop loss, and you just there sitting there and just like praying to God and hoping that that will just reverse and becomes a profit. So you will feel better, you will feel good, right? So just ask yourself how many times you've done that. So yeah, as a human, we will of course try to avoid that bad feelings. We don't want to feel bad, right? That is why in trading it is super duper difficult for us to close a losing trade. I know that because yeah, I'm a trader and I experience it, and I know it's really difficult for us to lose, to accept that loss. Yeah, but that is the things, guys. This is like how I always try to to talk and then like share with you guys. Like this is a really, yeah, this is basically a deeper understanding. How to become a successful trader. How all you always read and heard about psychology, human psychology, emotion is very important in trading, blah blah blah. So basically this is it. It's just about how we make decision, and just no matter how hard that is, yeah, you just have to make that decision even though it will make you feel bad. And that is actually it, talking about psychology in trading. Yeah. And yeah, that's why this is just how I think about it, like in terms of trading. Yeah, I always if I said earlier about good and bad feeling. Yeah. And in trading, for me myself, I make myself think like this: the wins and losses, yes, there are wins and losses, but there are also good wins and good losses, and bad wins and bad losses, right? And let's just talk about one by one. What is good wins and what is good loss? Good wins is when let's say your trade hits the target and you follow all the rules. Yeah, you were so calm, you were so confident, you followed your rule, you said you manage the risk, you've done all of your homework, and then you hit the target. That's a good win, because what, you follow all the rules and then you were rewarded. The second one is a good loss. What is a good loss? Again, it's the same thing. You follow all the rules, you've done your homework, you manage the risk and everything, but hey, it hit your stop loss, for example. Well, pat yourself in the back, give yourself a credit. Yeah, you've done everything, yeah, that you can control, you manage the risk and everything, but hey, that's trading, that's the market. Yeah, you were wrong this time, and accept it. Even though you lose money, but that is a good loss, guys. Yeah. The next one is the bad wins and bad losses. Bad wins, hey, yes, you make money, you make moolah, yes, but you didn't actually follow your rules. You actually break the rules. You actually maybe use different strategy you never tried before. You just like, or maybe hurt your friend, or like some so-called guru, whatever, got a free signal, whatever, and you just follow it. And turns out, luckily, you get money. Yeah, that's you win. You happy, you feel good. But hey guys, that's a bad win. Because you don't follow the rules and you just like listen to other people you don't even know. That's a bad win. And what is the bad loss? This is like the worst of all, right? So basically the same like the bad wins. You just like follow the signals from someone, whatever. You don't even follow the rules. You risk big. Yeah, you don't even use positions as calculator, for example, and then you end up losing money. Well, shame on you. Right? So this is just one. So yeah, it's about feeling good and feeling bad, but look at it in the way like this, like, and I always try to be less harsh on myself in trading. Really, if I everything, all the requirements, all the rules are met, everything is checked, and I've done all of the homework, risk, whatever, and if I get money, man, that's a really good win. If I lose money, hey, that's a good loss. So no matter what, if I make money or if I lose money, I always feel good. Because of what? It's not about here in terms of money, but here. Do I follow all my rules? Have I done my homework? If this is okay, if it's the answer is yes, no matter what the result, is always a good result. That is how I see it. Yeah, that is how I see it. So if you goes like here, yeah, so no matter what, yeah, you will always end up feel bad. Trust me. Yeah, so again, we talk about this. Yeah, how about but I just want to talk a little bit about this one, yeah, real quick. Yeah, about this, because I talked about this exit strategy earlier. Yeah, how like you need to cut your losses, because for example, yeah, you buy here in this level, and then your stop loss is, for example, 100 pips. Yeah, this is your stop loss, and let's say your target is the same, 100 pips, for example. Yeah, so you buy there, and then the price is suddenly moving towards your stop loss, and for example, let's say you have minus 70 pips, right, minus 70 pips. So this is basically only 30 pips left before it hits your stop loss. So it's basically here, the same thing here. What would you do if you see this, right? You know that, okay, yeah, the choice is number one. Yeah, you can just get out with minus 70 pips, yes, or you just let it be, yeah, and there's a possibility for you to get a full loss 100 pips, yeah, and or even can make money. You hope that will go reverse. So we talk about the possibility here, guys. Which one do you think is more likely to happen here, right? This is so close to hit your stop loss. It's only 30 pips, yeah. So the way I see it here, I will get a lot more likely for me to hit the full stop loss here, rather than to just go 70 pips to 170 pips all the way up there, 170 pips to hit my take profit. Yeah, so just between the move on 170 pips or move on 30 pips down here. So in this case, I choose the sure loss of the 70 pips. Yeah, so it's difficult, it's hard to take the loss, yes, but look at the bigger picture. You know, like, this is but a possibility. I take this one, a sure one, rather than you just like hoping, expecting goes up and I make money. But no, that's why in previous video I talk about the exit strategy, because again, if it based on your exit strategy and your exit strategy says that you need to get out, then get out. I know, I don't care how hard it is, just get out. Yeah, so it is the solution number one. Yeah, for those of you who trade manually, yeah, but I still want you to trade like a robot. Yeah, so basically create a trading system. Yes, I want you to create a trading system, number one. And the second one is, I want to make it as specific as possible. I mean, like specific rules, so entry and exit. So I want you to know when to enter. So when it comes to enter, don't second doubt, just do it. But when it says time to exit, so just freaking do it. Just exit it. Yeah, and don't touch your trade until your system tells you to do it. That's how I do it. So basically, you trade like a robot, right? Just like a program to do A, B, C, and just do that. And how I do it is, I trade and approach every new setups the same. Yeah, like any other setups in the past, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, for example, like I have a losing, and the next new setup, I see the new setup here, I trade it the same. Done all of the homework, manage the risk and everything, and I just like leave it be. It doesn't really matter, right? It will hit the stop loss or take profit or whatever. I just trade it independently. Yeah, because each new trade is an independent event, and that is how I deal with it. Yeah, and I think the last one is, it's about expectation, really. Yeah, I always tell myself, okay, my win rate is only 50%, so I know I have a low expectation anyway, guys. Like, if you start with like, you know what, I have a system and I believe it's 70-80%, so you already like program your brain saying that, okay, I'm gonna get more wins than losses. Well, then when you program yourself think that way, then you will expect to have win, and then when you get losses, you will feel so bad because of that high expectation. So I start with like a small 50%, so I know, right? So when I lose, I still feel bad, but I don't feel that bad, right? And the last one, guys, I judge my performance based on how well I follow my rules. So listen to this. Really, I judge my performance based on how well I follow my rules, not how much profit I make. So for you guys, yeah, if you judge your performance just of course, like, if how can I say, like, it's not telling that money is not the point here, but yes, of course, but that profitable make money is actually the result of you discipline and then consistent in your approach. Yeah, because you do it well, and then you will be rewarded, yeah, money, profit. But if you don't have a good the process is bad, right, you don't follow the rules, and then like you're not disciplined, then yeah, of course at the end you're not gonna make profit. So that's my point, guys, here. So again, I will feel much better, yeah, if I know if I follow all the system, all of my the process, everything, yeah, I know that I will make money at the end. Okay, all right, so let's see at the end here. Yeah, so this is the end, guys. So basically, the way I see it, if you're in profit and there is a possibility to make more money, yeah, like a bigger reward, then let it run. Yeah, maybe you can put your stop loss to break even, and let it run. Yeah, and that's how I do it. But if you're in a losing trade and your exit strategy says that you need to cut your losses, just do it straight away. It's better to have that sure loss there rather than later you might have a bigger loss. Okay, so basically, guys, I think that's it. Basically, how I deal with the losses, how I deal with the drawdown, yeah, it's just my perspective, you know. Again, I just really hope that this will help you, yeah, to really change your approach, your mindset in trading. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for listening again. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Okay, good luck and happy trading. Bye bye.